Okay, so it has come to my attention that in the assignment for 8.3, number 3, some have been struggling with this problem right here. They set it up correctly, and they get it in the calculator, and they cannot turn it into a fraction because it's a really big fraction. I mean, like the numbers in the fraction are big. And so it just gives them like, you know, an E with, you know, to the negative, whatever. And so I'm going to work this out with you. This is a problem from your practice. I'm not giving you the number, but you should be able to figure that out. Honestly, I'm not giving you the number because I'm not sure which one it is because I don't have that in front of me while I'm recording this. But we will work this out with the sum of the first 10 terms of this geometric sequence is. And then we're going to have to do this with fractions because the calculator, that's why it's having trouble because it's such a big fraction. So what we do is we'll set it up in our formula where we have the first term times 1 minus r to the nth power, which is 10. And then it's 1 minus r on the bottom. Okay, so that is the correct formula. And then it's a matter of getting these fractions the way they need to be. So I'm going to simplify this first. Okay, so I'm going to still have that 4 on the outside, still have 1, but that fraction turns into 59,049. That's what 3 to the 10th power is, over 4 to the 10th power, which is 104,856. Okay, and that is still over 1 minus 3/4. Oh, sorry about that, which is 1/4. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And then, oops. And then that is same equation, these equal, that's just the next step. And then I'm going to kind of combine this, okay? Since it's multiplying, 4 is multiplying, and then 1/4 is dividing. When we divide by a fraction, if you flip it, you can multiply. So this is going to become a 16 out front, and then I got rid of that 1/4 in the denominator. And so I'm just left now with this, with my numerator. And when I am adding and subtracting fractions, they have to have the same denominator. So I need that 1 to have the denominator of 104,856. So it's going to be the 104,856 over 104,856. That's the same thing as saying 1. And then it's still minus the 59,000 over 104,856. Okay. Then you just do that subtraction. Okay. That'll be the next step, is doing, still have the 16 on the outside. Subtract the numerators only. Leave the denominators alone. So it's 104,856 minus 59,049. And you get 989,527 over 104,856. And now I have a 16 on top. Now, if I multiplied this top number times that number and then try to divide by the denominator, I'd have that same problem in the fraction. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to divide the 16 out of the 104,000, okay? That's like canceling things out. If I, because I could take a 16 out of the 104,000. Oh my gosh, I just deleted some things. Sorry about that. So like if I think of the top, okay, let's just do this. Sorry, I know I just confused you there. 16 still there times everything that was on the top. And then on the bottom, if I want 16 to be able to cancel out, if we take 16 or 104,856 divided by 16, I get this. So these can cancel. Okay, basically you just take this numerator and divide it by 16. Okay, the denominator, or the numerator is the same, take the denominator, divide by 16, and then this becomes your answer. I know that I probably explained it a little more confusing than I needed to, because hopefully you remember some of those rules of fractions, but this included a bunch of rules of fractions that you just may not have reviewed, since spring break. So I wanted to bring that to your attention because I believe there's 4 problems that require big fraction or fractions with big numbers. And even the graphing calculators, as smart as they are, do not like giving you the fraction. They'll just give you that decimal with an EE and say it keeps going. So I hope that helps.